Alright, okay, this video is about submitting your daily accountability report. Okay, first of all, why do you need to submit your daily accountability report? Alright, so now most of the employees or members of the Kareto team are people that work from home, including you. Okay, so this accountability report is as much for the employee as it is for me, because for me, so that I be able to track your progress and how well you do your work, and for you, it's to help you keep on track and to keep that discipline while working at home, because from my experience, from our experience in home-based businesses or industry, that people who work from home are easily distracted, and one of the ways that we found that it's best to keep a home-based employee focused and on track is through this daily accountability report. So I hope you'll be able to submit your daily accountability report every day at the end of every day, without fail, because this is quite an important part of your contract or employment with Kaireto Publishing, because I really need every member of my team to be focused. All right. Okay, so how do we submit the daily accountability report? Okay, we do that by through the. I hope you've already gone through the how to use the project management system. So you submit the daily accountability report through the project management system or your project management hub, which is this one. Okay. Now, we are at the this section, the accountability reports section. Okay, this is where you'll submit your daily accountability report. Basically, the format of the report is very simple. Okay, uh, so at the end of each day, so that means I will, or rather, at the end of each working day. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so at the end of each working day, you'll be submitting your accountability report on what you have achieved and what was your schedule like for that day. Okay, the format will be, the title will be the date, like this. This is an example. Okay, 1st December 2009, Tuesday. Okay, the date and the day. All right, so for example, today is the 15th of December 2009. You'll write as the title of the post, 15 December 2009, whatever the day is. Okay, so, to make a post, it's very simple. You just click on here, new post. All right, just click here, new post, and just make a post, and submit your daily accountability report. Okay, so that's the title, and the first part of the report. Okay, this is an example daily accountability report. Just follow this format when you submit yours every day. Okay, so the first part is this tasks completed. Okay, all right, based on your standing instructions, or if any, the special instructions for that day, if there's any. Okay, based on those two things, what have you completed for that day? Okay, what tasks, okay, that I have given you, or from the standing instructions and the special instructions that you have completed for the day. Okay, so let's say you've completed writing one article. So task A, then you write there, completed uh, the rewriting two articles of the article, so on and so forth. Okay, so let's say article A. Okay, so let's say, and task B, you finish rewriting two articles of article B, so you write there completed rewriting two articles of article B. All right. Okay, and task C, completed submitting 10 articles to 5 article directories, for example. Okay, so whatever it is, whatever tasks you've completed for that day, just list it down here. Okay, task A, task B, task C, and so on and so forth. All right. Okay, then the next part of the report is just the schedule. Okay, for that day. Okay. All right, you are being employed under Kareto for as a full-time employee for 40 hours per week. So uh, that is from Monday to Friday, 8 hours a day. All right, so 8 times 5, 40 hours. Okay, so all right, now I understand that the for many home-based employees, uh, you would like to set your own hours, but within Kaireto we have a philosophy that I don't encourage that as a start, okay? Because it's easy to lose track and focus and be distracted. So as a start, even though you're working at home, I would like you to uh, imagine that you are in a proper working environment in an office. All right, so uh, have every day from Monday to Friday, have your working day start at a certain time and end at a proper time. Okay, so I've always encouraged other people within the other members within my team to start the day at 9 a.m. and finish at 6 p.m. All right, and a break of 1 hour within the day for lunch. Or you can, it's up to you. You want to break up that hour into different parts from the day, like 30 minutes for lunch and 15 minutes break and 15 minutes break. It's up to you. Okay, so whatever it is, I highly encourage you to start the day at 9, start the working day at 9 a.m. and end the working day at 6 p.m. with 1 hour of lunch in between. Okay, so that means overall there'll be 8 hours of work every day from Monday to Friday. Okay, or you can either do that or you can start at 8 a.m. and at 5 p.m. Okay, I leave it up to you whether you want to start at 9 and then at 6 or start at 5 and then start at 8 and end at 5, sorry. All right, so but whatever it is, you whatever time period you decide on, please stick to it every single day from Monday to Friday. If you decide on 8 to 5, stick to 8 to 5 every single day. Okay, because I know many people will say that they can be disciplined and set their time. They want to put 4 hours in the morning and then take a break and then another 4 hours in the evening. But as a start, I highly encourage you to do this. Okay, from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. or 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Okay, then you'll be amazed at the amount of productivity you'll be able to gain. Okay, so for example, let's say you start from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. This is how you do your schedule. Okay, I'm not asking for the schedule to be very, very detailed, like what you do for every single minute of the day. It's just in terms of the tasks you complete. How long do you take to do each task? So, for example, in this previous section, you wrote that you completed task A. So, how long do you take to do task A? Let's say from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. you did task A. All right, and then for example, from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. you did research for task B. Maybe task B is writing an original article, so you need to do research. So you did from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. you did a research for task B, and then 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. you break for lunch. Okay, and then from 2 p.m. to 2 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. you continue with task B. You've completed it, and then okay, and 3:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. you complete task C. Okay, so the tasks completed section and the schedule section should correspond. So if in the tasks completed section you say you completed 3 tasks, in the schedule should reflect that how much time did you take to finish all 3 tasks. Okay, so now this is because again this is important for me to monitor your progress, because like I said, I only want the best people in the Kaireto organization, and uh, if if I see that you are taking too much time on a certain task, maybe I can help you and train you up to be faster, or and if it becomes if and this is another way. This is another way for me to decide whether to retain an employee or not. Okay, so I really do hope you cooperate with us on this and submit your daily accountability report every day following this format. Okay, all right. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to email me. Okay, thanks.